In the name of Allah. Hello friends. In this clip, you will get to know 10 tourist places in South Africa. Kruger National Park, South Africa. Does the thought of meeting the king of the jungle from a few meters away, without any cage or fancy, raise your adrenaline? So, make meeting the unique animals of South Africa's Kruger Forest Park on the agenda of your trip to Africa. While traveling in the Kruger Park, you will pass by the Sabi River and meet all kinds of animals such as elephants, mountain goats, and playful monkeys. As you are engrossed in watching and photographing animals, a herd of African deer or pronghorn may pass by and enchant you. Gold Reef City Amusement Park. Near the city of Johannesburg, South Africa, there is the Gold Reef City Amusement Park. The park is a collection of various themed amusements, including houses, shops, a royal theater, a hotel, a Chinese-style laundry, a tailor's workshop, a chemical laboratory, and a newspaper office restored from the historic gold mining era of South Africa. Visitors to this amusement park can visit an abandoned gold mine and enjoy other amusements of this park such as roller coasters and water slides. Johannesburg Zoo. The extraordinary nature of South Africa is not only related to the landscapes and climatic attractions of this region, but one of the most popular natural attractions of this country is watching the special animals of this region. One of the centers that can be visited for watching animals is the Johannesburg Zoo. This zoo, which is more than 100 years old, has 2,000 types of animals and was ranked as the 8th best zoo in the world. This zoo has different sections such as Spice Route, Asian animals, Heart of Africa, gorillas, chimpanzees, and other Central African animals, Southern Safari, local animals, other habitats, camels, polar bears, and penguins, and Amazonia, which includes South American animals. Also, this zoo is one of the few centers active in breeding white lions. Meeting with ocean sharks. Believe it or not, one of the most popular tourist attractions in South Africa is to meet the dangerous sharks of the Indian Ocean. But don't be afraid, tour operators will put you in very strong iron cages. You will be placed in these cages with full diving equipment and taken to the depths of Aganos. You don't need any experience or previous knowledge of diving to enjoy this experience. The best time for Kawas is from April to October. Cities like Simon, Seal Island, Dyer Island, Mussel Bay and Gansbat are known as white shark capitals in the world. City of Cape Town, Western Cape. Cape Town, South Africa is one of the most beautiful cities not only in Africa but also in the whole world. The pristine and unique nature, including the sea and the evergreen mountain ranges, surrounds this multinational city. To enjoy the beauty of the unique city of Cape Town, you can go to the top of Table Mountain in this city. Table Mountain has a flat crater. Standing on it, you will definitely be overwhelmed with joy and boundless pleasure by seeing the greenery around it. To see more beauties of Cape Town, ride the cable car on top of the mountain and go to the highest part of the city. What will you see now? The whole city of Cape Town, which is now under your feet. On the eastern slopes of Table Mountain is the Kirstenbosch Botanical Garden. The plants in this garden are very unique. This has made Christenbusch a place in the UNESCO Natural Heritage List. The beaches of Cape Town are also very attractive and spectacular. As you stroll along Cape Town's beaches, you might spot beautiful whales swimming around the city's Grand Pier. More interesting and exciting than whales are penguins. If you are lucky and have gone to the beach at the right time, you will also see penguins walking. In general, Cape Town is home to many domestic and wild animals. The beaches of Cape Town are like magnets that attract many tourists from all over the world every year. Because these tourists know that they can sunbathe on the beautiful beaches of the city and swim in the sea. Rather, they can see animals and plants that they will not be able to see at any other time. One of the most important places to see in Cape Town is the Victoria and Alfred Falls, which is very similar to the famous fishing pier of San Francisco, America. You can shop at the shopping malls around Victoria Falls and try delicious food at nearby restaurants. Also, don't forget the aquarium known as the Two Oceans. The scenic town of Stellenbosch. Another one of the most beautiful cities in South Africa is Stellenbosch. This town is a unique collection of old oak plantations and white houses in the style of Dutch architecture. A famous university has also been established in Stellenbosch, and it is very lively in this sense. If you're looking for South Africa's best restaurants and sidewalk cafes, don't miss Stellenbosch. Around the town, unique paths for walking and cycling have been designed, and while doing these activities, you will not be left without benefiting from seeing pristine natural landscapes. There is also a museum in this town, which consists of an old and renovated square belonging to the 18th and 19th centuries. Important works of South African artists are displayed in this museum. Villeneuve National Park. Don't have enough time to see all the unspoiled nature of South Africa? Don't worry at all. My suggestion is a one-day trip to Villeneuve National Park. This park is about 2.5 hours away from Johannesburg and Pretoria, and in it you can see a strange variety of wild and rare animals. Although this park is much smaller than Kruger National Park, it contains a much greater variety of animals. If you don't have the heart to know exactly what animals you will see in it, I will tell you that in this park, you will see elephants, rhinos, leopards, lions, and buffaloes, African wild dogs, herds of zebras, swamp plants and a type of African black plant, giraffes, and more than 350 species of birds. Isimangaliso Lagoon. Isimangaliso means miracle and wonder. Isimangaliso wetland houses the largest river system in South Africa. The best time to travel and visit this lagoon is from December to January, and the best tours are held in these months of the year. It is not surprising that this wetland is home to about 526 species of birds, leatherback and lapis lazuli turtles, leopards, rhinoceroses, hippopotamuses, and crocodiles, and this high animal and biological diversity has made its name to be registered in the list of UNESCO Natural Monuments. This unique wilderness area provides an opportunity to combine a classic experience with a variety of coastal adventures such as kayaking, fishing, and diving. South African Museum of Natural History, Isiko. It is a pity that you traveled to South Africa and did not visit the animal and human evolution of this beautiful country. The best place to visit the historical and ancient memory of South Africa is the Isiko Museum of Natural History. This museum was established in 1825 and is the oldest museum in South Africa. In Isiko Museum, you can see a lot of natural collections of the social and biological history of this country. Isiko is a large bank of amazing fossils of African dinosaurs, fossils and tools of prehistoric humans, countless fossils of the evolution and biological evolution of our human ancestors. You have recently launched a 3D sky view in this museum, which you can use to observe a very beautiful view of the space in this museum. Kalahari Transfrontier National Park. Kalahari National Park is part of a large transboundary park called Kagalagadi. Kalahari and Kalagadi National Parks are home to many of the purest and most unique animal species in the world. The most amazing animal that reigns in this national park is the African black-maned lion. Many tourists from all over the world travel to South Africa every year just to see this lion. The total area of Kalagadi Park is about 38,000 square kilometers, which is known as one of the largest wildlife parks in the world. 3/4 of this park is located in Botswana and 1/4 of it is in South Africa. Travel in the Kalahari and Kalagadi parks, also known as the Land of Thirst, it will be a lasting experience for you. Many accommodation camps have been built in this park for foreign tourists, so you can safely stay in these camps for a whole day. Garden Route National Park, a wonder of nature. If you travel to South Africa, don't forget to walk in the Garden Route National Park. This national park, having a completely Mediterranean climate, will give you a new life. The Garden Route walk runs along the Indian Ocean from Mussel Bay to Storms River in the eastern Western Cape. This route is very popular for driving and passing natural features, such as beautiful coastal towns, lagoons, and lakes, and coastal cliffs. In this route, you can see small herds of elephants and ostriches in the forest paths and groups of whales or dolphins in the water paths. Robben Island, Nelson Mandela Prison. One of the most important reasons why many people travel to Cape Town, the capital of South Africa, every year. This island is beautiful and of course full of mystery. Although Robben Island has many natural beauties, but it has become known as Alcatraz of South Africa. This piece of land surrounded by water has been a prison for the freedom leader and the late South African President, Nelson Mandela, for about 20 years. Robben is an egg-shaped island and is about 3.3 kilometers wide from north to south and about 1.9 kilometers wide, and it has a place in the National Heritage List of South Africa. Many apartheid figures were sent to this island as political figures by the Dutch colonies of South Africa to serve their sentences and to get rid of the ideas of freedom. The name of Robben Island has been registered in the list of Black tourism works of the world, and because of its historical and human value and the contribution it has in the freedom movement of the free people of the world, it attracts many tourists every year.